Morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers and my Spacians. Just checking my volume. It's 8:48 in the morning, Washington State time, in the 27th of October. Now, for some of you out there, I just saw a video, which, by the way, from a girl on YouTube. Her name's Miss Crystal 183571, who was talking about my free implants and the thing about me replying about a comment. Let me read you her comments. I should have been prepared for this, but I'm way behind, and I should be getting, as some people would say, sack time. Girls from Australia, by the way. Miss Crystal, so you can understand. I'm going to read your comments and then answer, but I do want to say what part of Australia. I lived in Melbourne for 4 years with my transgendered wife, so technically I understand. Melbourne, in my opinion, is very good. Now she wrote, "First, look at my page, hun. You will see my response to her video. Need I say any more?" I watched the video, finally. She didn't give me any insight, and I had to ask before finding the video which one to watch. Okay. Now, her video stated, and her comment stated, "Are you for real, hun?" Yes, I am for real. Are you going to repeat it? Are you for real? Yes, I'm alive. Not like my mother, who's sitting in a bed right now, going with very little oxygen left and going to be kicking the bucket in the next few days, and I'm on high alert at the moment, so technically I don't get much sleep. So technically I had to put together a video blog, which I will explain real quick to the viewers. That's a multi-series that talks about my life and how I'm going to miss my mother. I did it when I was stronger, so I don't cry in the video. I try to be as strong as possible. Then she writes, "Did you get to know any of us?" No, I didn't, because I had everything lined up, and within 2 weeks of my profile being made, being transgendered, wham! The only way it's going to be pulled off if I had every type of cosmetic surgery except bigger breasts, and then they might go for it. But being transgendered, it went down the toilet. And then she says, "Oh my God, are you for real?" Excuse me, but I'm an ordained reverend. I don't like people saying, "Oh my God." It's like taking the good Lord's name in vain. It's like saying JC or GD, God, which I cannot say as I'm ordained. My tongue is tied there. Now, the young lady also says, they kicked you out for, they kicked you? As they kicked you? Yes, they kicked me out because I am transgendered. I went from being male to female. Don't you understand? Apparently, from what I understand from the lady that runs it, or the people that run them, they only deal with genetic women, ones that can have periods. I'm not genetic, so I got booted. She says, "As for the comp, it's same as you playing lotto. Gotta be in it to win." Yes, I know. I play my Mega Millions every week, and I still don't win 50 or 60 million. My lotto is spending $10 at the local pub, getting about $10 in pull tabs, and walking home with $500 at times. But I'm not a big gambler. I don't gamble at a casino either. So, while I'm ranting, let me go on. Some of the girls you see, yeah, they have great bodies, but if you get to know them, some of them have gone through breast cancer. Yes, I can understand. I have a family member, cousin-in-law, I think, Aaron's something or other. Anyways, cousin had breast cancer, and she had her breasts rebuilt, but they're really tiny. I think for a 50-year-old woman, I don't think she really cares, even though she's richer than Midas. Looking for to get through breast cancer, looking for cancer. Yes, I agree. Again, breast cancer patients can look for implants. However, if they're out of country, that's different. But if they're in the United States and they have medical insurance, usually the medical insurance in the United States covers breast reconstruction or Medicare or Medicaid. So, let me finish. Maybe a bad idea, hun, but at least you tried it. Yes, I did try it. At least you're giving me credit there. Now, I do know she was kind of bad-mouthing the breast implant place, but I was to a point because every time I looked, it was the same thing. Sell pictures. I lined everything up to do the same thing, and someone didn't like me. Oh well, as an ordained reverend, I can now say that I'm paying for my surgeries through my ministry work. Let's see, it's hard, but it's worth it. I have to raise $12,000. 12,000, gee, that's a lot of moolah. If I had 12 grand, I'd give it to you. But I don't, But again, before we go into details, before I run out of time, 12 grand's a lot of moolah. Over here, it's like 4 grand. Or Thailand's like 3 grand. But you gotta travel, so, but yeah, anyways. The bottom line is you're a nice girl. No complaints. Australian, by the way, which is really good. I know Melbourne, Adelaide, Darwin, Perth. Love those Darwin stubbies, by the way. And, so, anyways, I understand what you're saying, but from where I come from, over here, it's like he's not here again, but earlier he was talking in the background about it's just a form of, like, prostitution, My free implants, they're the pimp, the girls are the whores, and not whores, but theologically speaking, as in, like, no insult, so, and then the men are the Johns, paying for services. So, I understand completely about the 110%. I can guarantee it. I remember reading an article about the same company that was doing my free implants. We're going to start something like other surgeries and sex changes and stuff like that. Didn't work. Apparently, they're just sticking with implants at the moment. So, I could try again, but it wouldn't work because, well, frankly, I'm not that attractive. So, I just am myself. So, now I know a girl that is attractive that could probably pull it off, but I think her dad would kick the crap out of her because he's a policeman, and if he ever found out, I think he'd kick her out of the house. But that's beside the point. Now, I was gonna view your other videos. I saw the one about the three-way or whatever. That wasn't bad in my opinion. Good videos, by the way. I try doing good too. I try staying on topic when I can. But yes, I am just tired. So, I'm supposedly gotta get to bed. I'm up late. My mother, as I just said, is on her final hours, as the hospice people said. So, I should be getting sleep. So, but I decided before going to bed I would post a video to you. So, for starters, I thought you were British. Because, the other one, that one you made the video to, is, British. I made a video a long time ago about how to go through them, my free implants, but when they kicked me off, that was it. I think it was the YouTube vid I made. I don't know. I never get any answers. So, without running out of time, I better stop this. Actually, I might just do a part 2 real quick. So, let me stop this and do part 2.